Welcome to Emotional Resilience, Living with the Fruit of the Spirit. I'm your host and author, Ron Ovitt. This is a section that we're calling Mind Skills, and this is actually part of Lesson 24 on relaxation. But this is going to be just where I illustrate the different relaxation techniques. And so some of the time you'll see me, other times you're just going to see a background, and you can use this as an audio. So you can take it with you, you can play it on your phone and sit there practice, because a lot of these exercises we'll be doing it with our eyes shut. It's easier. You don't want to do a relaxation exercise when you're driving the car, right? So please don't practice these listening to it while you're driving your car. I mean, that goes without saying, I guess. But you want to be able to do it in a comfortable situation where you're comfortable. If you can, you want to be able to sit in a comfortable chair, have your back straight, your hands perhaps on your side, and just kind of relax. And then you want to be able to breathe. And you want to remember, we talked last time in 23 about breathing with your fingers together, so your belly breathing. So when you inhale and when you exhale. Now, today you don't need to be focusing so much on the air going in your nostrils and coming out your lips. That was a purposeful focus exercise, because we wanted, as we went away from it and we got distracted, we wanted to come back gently, not scolding ourselves, not judging ourselves, coming back to the breath. And we were focusing on the breath going in and the breath coming out. That's not the purpose of this exercise. This exercise, by now, if you've practiced the focus exercises, you should be able to do it just naturally. What we're doing is focusing on relaxation. So this first one is called body scan. And so let's just go ahead and breathe. We'll do it a couple times, and we're going to do a 4 count. Some of you may, this is new, you may only be able to do a 3 or 4 count. I prefer a 5 count, but we'll count and then we'll wait and then we'll exhale, okay? So let's do that. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe from your belly, okay? Breathe in. Breathe out. By now you should be relaxing. If you want, you can close your eyes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, we'll begin with the body scan. As you breathe and relax, I want you to focus on your feet. You're continuing your breathing and relaxing, but feel your feet now. Focus on your feet. Can you feel them in your shoes? Or perhaps you're just feel them within your socks or sandals, but you're conscious of your feet. Are they relaxed or are they tense? What you can do is just simply, when you breathe, inhale, and then as you exhale, you relax them. And so you breathe in, be conscious of your feet, and breathe relaxation into it. Then you can move from there to your calves. Focus on the calves. Can you feel your clothing touching the skin? Is there any tightness or soreness? If your lower legs feel tight, then just breathe and breathe relaxation into them. Relax. From there you can move to your upper legs. Focus on your thighs and your upper legs. Can you feel them touching your clothes? Is there any tightness or soreness? If so, just again, breathe in, and when you exhale, relax. Breathe relaxation into that part. Then your midsection, your hips, your glutes, right? Your midsection there. Focus on that area. You know, feel the impression, perhaps, of yourself in the chair. Is there any tension, any tightness in there? If so, as you breathe in and you breathe out, breathe out and breathe relaxation into that area. Relax the area. Let it just relax. And then in your stomach area, right? Focus on that part. Can you feel your clothing touching your skin? Is there any tightness or soreness or nervousness in there? If so, just take a breath, breathe in, and then as you breathe out, you want to breathe relaxation into that part. And you can go into your upper torso now, your chest, and you can feel the clothing against there. And is there any tightness? Are you tight? Are your shoulders tight? You know, if so, just breathe in and drop the shoulders, relax the chest, and just breathe in relaxation. You're feeling relaxed. Your whole body from the chest down is just really relaxed. And then into your neck, can you move your neck ahead a little bit? Is there tightness in your neck? If so, just focus on that. And breathe in and breathe out and just relax the neck. And then we go to your head. What about your chin? Is your chin tight? If so, just kind of drop it. Is your face all scrunched up? If so, relax it. If you have, the forehead is all tight, relax it. Breathe in and just breathe out. And as you breathe and exhale, just sense your face just relaxing, your chin relaxing, and your whole body just relaxing. Soon, you'll be able, with practice like that, just to be able to do a quick body scan. You'll be able to just focus on the body and real quickly as you breathe, go right from the toes all the way up through. And as you command yourself to breathe out and relax, you'll be relaxing all through your body. You'll be able to do this very quickly. And that will become a very easy to do, relaxing method for you to use anywhere as you're going along. But it takes practice to be able to command that body then just to relax. So practice this one and you'll find that it will be an easy way to relax that body. This exercise is called Breathe and Relax. Now this is where we breathe a little different. Now the only difference is we breathe the same, but we count different. This is where we use a 1-to-2 ratio. So if you're comfortable with a 3 breath count in, then you want to do a 6 count out. If you are at a 4 or 5, then you want to breathe out. What we found is that in the exhale, it's where you're able to breathe. And you may want to combine this with the one that we just did, because there, as you get better at it, you're commanding your body to relax. You probably need that longer exhale to be able to relax it. So again, sit comfortable, hands perhaps on your legs, sitting up straight, close your eyes, and let's try that. We'll do a 3 count, okay? So breathe in, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's try it again. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's jump to a 5 count and see how you do there. Ready? Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now that will take some practice because, you want to be able to extend your breath the whole time, the exhale, all the way to 10. Now you can do that with any number, 3 to 6, 4 to 8, 5 to 10. But you'll find that that's a very relaxing kind of breath. And we'll be next time doing more about breathing, but I wanted you to practice that one. Okay, now we're going to do the next exercise, and this again is relaxing body parts. This is different than a body scan. A body scan, you're simply observing, is it tight, is there tension, and then you're just breathing relaxation into it. This is a little more specific, and we'll do it two different ways. One is to either scrunch or tighten the body part, and then you relax it, and you'll find that tightening and relaxing helps. For example, the fists, right? You clench your fists, you tighten them, real tight, and then when I say relax, you just relax them, right? And it could be the shoulders, it could be the toes, and we'll go through the body, we'll do it together, and that's one way of doing it. And let me say this too, you can fast forward, right? That's the beauty of video, and if you use this as an audio, you can go ahead and fast forward to the exercise that you want to do here, okay? The other one is relaxing a body part is one of my kind of favorites, and it goes very fast, but that's where you crunch the toes and you fill up the body with liquid, and then you let it go. So I'm going to do that. You can, here again, breathing's real important. You want to sit up, be in a good posture, close your eyes, and then follow me as we do this exercise. So I want you to sit and just take a breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. We're going to start with your face. I want you to kind of scrunch your face like you're squinting, if you will, and hold it tight now for a count to 3, okay? Ready? Tighten that face, scrunch it up. 1, 2, 3, and then I want you to relax. Relax the face. Just let it kind of melt, if you will, down your face. Let's try that again. Ready? Crunch it up. 1, 2, 3. Relax. And then you can move from there to your shoulders. Now, you know your body, okay? If, you're not trying to hurt yourself. You're not scrunching your face so hard that you almost black out, right? We're not trying to do that. You want to do it enough that you can feel it, and then you feel the contrast when you relax. We're trying to force a contrast. And same with your shoulders. Now, you know your body. If you can scrunch up your shoulders a little bit, that's fine. Lift your shoulders up a little bit like, a turtle ducks his head into his shell, and hold that for 3, and then just drop the shoulders and relax. So let's try that, okay? Shoulders up, 2, 3, drop them and relax, relax. And now we can move to the chest. A deep breath in, expand your chest, count to 3, 2, 3, and then breathe out and relax, relax the chest. The shoulders are relaxed, the neck is relaxed, the face is relaxed. You want to feel it right from the top, right down to your shoulders. So let's try that again, okay? And remember, you want to relax the face and the neck as well. So chest, breathe in, tighten the chest, 2, 3, relax the face, the shoulders, the chest. Your stomach, tighten your stomach. And the same thing, we'll do it for 3, and then we'll come right from the head all the way down. Ready? Tighten your stomach. 1, 2, 3. Relax. And you can do your arms now, just like you're picking up something, right? And so you can feel your hands are tight, your forearms are tight, your biceps are tight, your triceps, okay? And as you do that, we'll do it for 3. and then you'll just relax. And again, think of the head, the neck, the shoulder, the chest, the stomach, and your arms. And they can just kind of go by your side, if you will. So let's do that. Ready? Kind of like you're picking up a barbell, okay? Pick it up, tight. 2, 3, relax. From the tip of your head all the way down. Relax. Relax. Next, you can do your fists. Just clench your fists, and we'll do that for a 3 count, and then just relax the fingers. And again, right from the head all the way down. So tighten the hands, begin, squeeze them hard, squeeze them tight. 2, 3, relax. And again, feel it from the top. Let's do it again. Ready? Tighten the hand. And this time when we relax, just from the head, the neck, the chest, the stomach, the arms. Ready? Relax. And now your glutes and your thighs, just tighten that middle part of your body. And then you just want to relax. And you feel yourself just kind of melt into the chair. And again, as you do that, you can feel that relaxation from the top all the way coming down, and you're melting into the chair. So let's do that, okay? We'll do a 3 count on the thighs and the glutes. Ready? Tighten them. 2, 3, relax. And you're exhaling as you relax. Let's try it again. Ready? Tighten. And remember, as you tighten this, you're tightening other parts of the body. So that's why we start with the head and come all the way down. Relax. And now we move on to the calves. Tighten your calves. Here again, if you cramp a lot in that, you know your body. I'm not asking you to do anything. It's going to hurt you. But if you can tighten them a little bit, go ahead. And then you just, again, relax all the way down. So ready? Tighten them. 1, 2, 3, relax. By now, you're really getting a sense of how to do this relaxation. And that's why it's going to become more habitual, and you'll be able to do this quick. And then finally, the toes. Squish the toes, squinch them up, scrunch them. 1, 2, 3, let them go. Relax, and the whole body now. Relax. Let's try that one more time. Scrunch the toes. Breathe in, breathe out, let the toes relax all the way from the top of your head now. And that's your body tightening and relaxing. The next one is going to be where we fill up with liquid. And this is a real interesting one. You want to fill this heavy mercury type liquid just filling your body, and it starts at your toes. So you want to squish your toes a little bit because you don't want any liquid to leave out your toes. So you kind of tighten the toes and you fill the liquid now. Here it goes. It's coming up into your calves. This heavy liquid is filling around your knees now. It's coming up your thighs. It's in the midsection. It's heavy, heavy liquid, and you can visualize this. You feel it filling up your stomach, up into your chest. Now it's coming up to your shoulders and it's going down your arms. And so what do you need to do? You need to close your fists. Close your fists. Let the liquid fill up your arms. Now it's coming up into your neck. It's this heavy liquid. You can just feel it, just mounting pressure. And so you're clenching your fists, you're clenching your toes. It's coming up your neck to your chin. Now it's to your nose. It's at your eyes. It's up to the top of your head, and you can feel the pressure now. And on 3, we're just going to open the hands. We're going to let the liquid go out the fingers, and we're going to relax the toes, and it's going to go out the fingers and the toes on a count of 3. Ready? Feel the weight. Feel the pressure. Tighten the hands and the feet. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let it out. Relax. Like a balloon deflating. And once you master this, you can do this really quick. As soon as you clench your toes, you can feel that liquid just coming up. It's coming all the way up. It's down your arms now. You clench the fingers and you concentrate. You feel the weight of it. You visualize the heavy weight. It's up to the top of your head now. And you go 1, 2, 3, and you breathe and you open the fingers and the toes and out it goes. Relax. Relax. Breathe. Now this exercise is relaxing, finding a peaceful place. So we're going to be using our imagination. So we want, again, have good posture, right? Sitting up straight, hands on our side. We want to close our eyes. Take a cleansing breath, right? Breathe in. Breathe out. And I'll go ahead and instruct us on a peaceful visualization here as we close our eyes. Now think of a place that is peaceful. A place you remember, or one you imagine. Examples could be a comfortable room in a house or a library, a retreat center, the beach, the forest, perhaps sitting by a stream or a pond or on a deck or a pier. Could be a mountain, an ocean, a waterfall, a garden, a room with a fireplace, a campground or a nature center. Think of a place where you would be totally at peace. I want you to visualize it. See it in your mind's eye. Approach it and find a comfortable place to sit down and relax. If there are other people in the scene, just erase them. Take them out gently. You want to be by yourself. This is a very private place with no distractions. After you're sitting there, take in the area now with all your senses. So do you have that place now? If so, let's go ahead and take that place and let's imagine it. Now see it in your mind's eye. Approach it and find a comfortable place to sit down. What are the colors? What are the colors that you see? Are there bright reds, yellows, or blues? Do you see oranges or greens and purples? Are the colors muted pastels, such as lilac or pink or pale? Turn up the lights so you can see the colors. Perhaps it's the green of the forest. Maybe it's the blue of the sky or the water. Perhaps they're flowers, or it's the oranges and yellows in the fireplace. Now hear the sounds. Are there birds in the background? Do you hear the sound of moving water or the hum of distant traffic? Perhaps it's a crackling fire. Is there a sound of the wind blowing through the trees? Go ahead now. Visualize the colors and listen and hear the sounds. What's the temperature? Does it feel warm? Perhaps you're a cold place, somewhere cold or cool. Perhaps you can feel the breeze and it's hot or it's warm. What's the temperature? And then focus on the smells. What are the smells, the scents? Are there smells from the ocean, evergreen trees, or a tropical forest? Do you smell leather furniture or aromas from the kitchen? Or perhaps old books sitting on a shelf? Perhaps it's the smell of someone's cologne that lingers in the air. But you want to sit there now. You want to see the colors, hear the sounds, smell the smells, feel the temperature. And then what's the textures? What's the texture like that you're sitting? Are you sitting on a bench, in a chair, or on the sand? Feel the impressions your body is leaving where you're sitting. Just visualize yourself now there. Take it all in. And now focus on yourself. Just relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. You can feel the warmth. You can feel the temperature. You can smell the smells. Again, you're there. Relax. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And once you practice this, you may want to name it. You may call it the beach, or perhaps you'll just call it peace. Maybe it's the Lord's presence. Whatever it is, you can name it, and as you name it, you'll be able to go quickly right into it. And that naming it will help you just visualize it instantly and be in that place of relaxation. So if you want to, give it a name and practice it again. And practice it until you feel that it becomes natural and it's your place of peace and tranquility. This next exercise is just an adjunct to what you've already been doing. If you want to go back to the peaceful place, sometimes it helps to add what they call bilateral stimulation. There's been a lot of study on this. It's used around the world with those that teach EMDR. And what they say, when you think about it, when we walk, have you ever felt that walking, how relaxed? Well, that's bilateral, right? Right. Left, right, left, right. Well, this is simply a technique just to help you. And you don't have to do it the whole time. It's just mainly helping you focus. So when you're going to that peaceful place, you could just, you got your eyes shut and you're just going, and you can do it maybe 6 times, 7 if you want. If you want, you can do it longer, but you don't have to. But basically, you don't want to focus on that so much. You want to focus on the visualization. That's why I'd rather you start with it. And then as you get into the visualization and you're breathing, you're at the beach or wherever it is, you see yourself there. And then you can just stop the tapping and go into full relaxation. Another one that I put in the lesson is where she does the butterfly. It crosses you cross it across there and you tap your shoulders for the same thing, not for a long time, maybe 6 sets, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, and you do that, 1, 2, 6 different times. Or you can do it a little longer, but you don't have to do it during the whole exercise. But that tends to help put the brain into more of a state of focused concentration on the relaxing. This next exercise is focusing on a time of appreciation, where someone appreciated you. We talked about this in the lesson on focused attention. Sometimes people are stuck and they can't quite get that connection with a person. For whatever reason, I was one of those. I love my family dearly, and you'd think, boy, just focus on my wife, right, or my children. How, and I can think of that now because I've been practicing for a long time, and I can think of times when, one of my sons appreciated me, or we hugged or something, and you can use something like that. What helped me, though, at first is I thought of a pet, and many of us have pets, and I thought of Rocco, if you remember, and how I just was petting him, and hey, Rocco, and somehow that shifted me, remember, from the head to the heart. And that's what we want to do here. We want to shift with that memory of appreciation into our heart, and we want to just be able to relax with that. And so you want to breathe, here again, comfortable. You can close your eyes and breathe in, breathe out. And this time you want to think of that. Hopefully you've thought of it before we do the exercise, and so you can just go into it. And perhaps it's that time where someone just was running up to you, they were so happy to see you, and they're hugging you, and you just feel so appreciated and loved. And there's a mutual there, and you can feel it in your heart. So capture that scene now, and we're going to do it again. Just close your eyes. Breathe in, and picture that. As you exhale, soak in that appreciation. Let it shift to your heart and stay there. Breathe in, breathe out. Feel that warmth in your heart, that appreciation. Smile on your face. Breathe in, breathe out. And you're building up a memory here that you can take with you. You can take with you wherever you go. And so, if you're starting to feel down or out, you can do that grounding exercise that we talked into, and then just think of that appreciation. Perhaps you're going to go into something you suffer a little bit with social anxiety. Think of that appreciation. That turns on the relational circuits. That will help you. And from there, your heart, you're feeling in your heart, and picture yourself walking into the room. There's a lot of things you can do with this, a memory of appreciation, but practice it, feel it. You're worth it, right? You're a lovable person. You belong. You're significant. All those things comes with this when, picture God appreciating you. He says he loves you with a never-dying love. He's written your name on the palm of his hand. He knows you, and you can picture, close your eyes and just picture the smile of God upon you and how he appreciates you. And you breathe in. You picture God just loving you. Jesus just putting his hand on your shoulder and smiling at you, and you appreciate. If Jesus died for you, certainly he loves you and he appreciates who you are. So practice that, this appreciation, and I think you'll really be able to use this to help you relax. This one is going to be self-compassion. Now this one's a little harder because there's some phrases to learn, and you might want to put it in your own words, and it might help to write it out on a 3x5 card where you can look at it if you have to until you do learn it. But it's important. We have so much negative self-judgment, and like I said earlier in the lesson, I mentioned how there's internal stress, right? And how are we going to calm internal stress? We can relax the body, but a lot of times this being compassionate toward ourselves helps fight that inner critic, and it's important. So again, sit up, relax. Okay, here we go. Close your eyes, and we'll do this compassion exercise. Okay, with your eyes shut now, take a deep breath, breathe in, breathe out, and I want you to take your hand now and put it on your heart. Take your hand and put it on your heart, and take a deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out. And as you exhale, you can say, I am feeling triggered, or I'm feeling nervous, I'm feeling whatever it is you're feeling, but being triggered happens. Again, I'm feeling triggered, but being triggered happens. As I wait, I will be understanding and loving to myself. This will pass. I will be kind and patient to myself at this moment. And so this involves awareness. I'm being triggered, acceptance, being triggered happens, compassion. As I wait, I will be understanding and loving to myself. And then non-judgment, positive action. This too will pass. I will be kind to and patient with myself at this moment. So your goal here is to be able to breathe and think. And even if you have to get it on a 3x5 card and read it, that's okay. But you want to be conscious that you're relaxing and that you're believing these things. You're not just quoting them. This is a deep understanding of the truth. It's true for you, okay? The truth is you are being triggered, or you are nervous, or you are upset, right? That's true. And so you want to be conscious of it, but then you're breathing and you're starting to be compassionate now, and that should relax you. That should relax you. And you've practiced now from the head of your, top of your head all the way to your neck, right? Your face, your neck, but you know how now to relax that body. And so let's do it. Now read it, and you just meditate on it and see how it works for you, okay? So hand on your heart. Breathe in. I am feeling triggered. Being triggered happens. Breathe in. As I wait, I will be understanding and loving to myself. This will pass. Breathe in. I will be kind and patient to myself at this moment. Now we'll try that again. This time I won't say breathe in, but what it is you want to breathe in after you say the phrase. As you're saying the phrase, you want to exhale. So as I'm saying the phrase, you want to practice the exhale, and then you want to breathe in after I say the phrase and get ready for the next one, okay? So I won't coach you this time, you'll do it on your own, but let's start with a deep breath, okay? Breathe in. I am feeling triggered. Being triggered happens. As I wait, I will be understanding and loving to myself. This will pass. I will be kind and patient to myself at this moment. Now another way to do this, if you want to do it without words, is to put your right hand on your heart and your left hand on your stomach and just do maybe 4 sets, 5 sets of breathing. So you're breathing in and you're breathing out. You can feel the warmth of your hand on your heart and on your stomach, and you want to sense the motion between. You want to sense the interconnection between them. So breathe in. And again, this is with the combination of what you've been learning so far. You want to relax the body. You're not shrugging your shoulders in doing this. Your face isn't all tight in doing this, right? Your legs aren't tight. You want to relax. Okay, so breathe in. Relax. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. relax. And then the last one is that you can keep your right hand on your heart, and this time touch your forehead. You want to connect between that prefrontal cortex and your heart. The brain communicates back and forth, and you want to sense that the calmness is, there's a message between them, that you're receiving the calmness. So as you do that, you breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. Relaxed. All right, on this next one, we want to do a progressive relaxation. Now here again, I don't expect you necessarily to do all of these all the time. You want to find, I'm trying to give you an arsenal, and I want you to practice the ones that you feel really good on and get really good at them. And then you might want to practice some of these others just to open up your repertoire of relaxation, okay? And so hopefully by now, just in the practice that we've been doing, you're learning how to relax your body more. You're in charge of it. You can do this. What we want to do is go back to that visualization. Remember that safe place, that calming place that you were at? This time we want to do it in steps where we're getting closer. And you may want to do it this way from now on. You've already practiced that, so you can go back to it. And what we want to do is take it in steps. So I'll guide you through it. We're going to get down there, we're going to be there, and then we're going to come backwards, right back to the present. And you may want to slow it down than what I'm doing here, but let's practice that. So close your eyes. Of course, you're sitting up straight, you're relaxed. And now I want you to, one, start to visualize that safe place. As you're breathing in, and you're breathing out. You're starting to bring up the colors. You can start to see that safe place, and now you're in step 2. You take a step closer. And you're coming closer to that place. You can start to smell, sense the airflow or the temperature. And now step 3, you're coming even closer to it. Your body's starting to relax. You can sense that you're coming to a safe place, a calm place. In step 4, you're almost there. You know you're there, you can look around, you can see the scene. You can see if it's trees or a beach or furniture or snow on the mountain, wherever. You're almost there. You're getting ready to enter it. You're embracing the fullness of it. You're anticipating the peace, and now you go to that place where you sat, and when we say 5, you just sit down. So 5, sit down, you're there, you're present, and you're relaxed. And let's take 3 or 4 calm breaths, okay? Do it on your own. You can breathe in and breathe out, and just do some relaxing, be there, relaxing breaths. Relax your body, no tension, shoulders, face, stomach, chest, all relaxed. You can feel the textures, feel the temperature, feel the safety and the calmness and the peace. And you can be there as long as you want. Just relaxing. If you leave the scene, then you just come back. Come back to your breath, come back to the scene. No scolding, no rebuking. You just notice that you're gone. I'm coming back. You breathe. And when you're done, you just want to think of 5. You're getting ready to leave. You're breathing, then 4, you're a little more distant. 3, you're farther from it, but you feel relaxed. You can feel the leftover sensations from it. Your body is relaxed. 2, you're almost out of it now. You're not visualizing it, but you're relaxed. And then 1, you can open your eyes and just be present now with that same wonderful relaxation that you experienced. You can breathe and know that you're here now, that God is present with you. You're here now. Now this last one is the presence of God. You know, by now you've been practicing the exercises, you used visualization, right, to find that safe place. This is going to be similar. This safe place, though, at this point is going to be God. Now you can keep God at the distance you need to. For some of us, we have a hard time having a conception of God because of maybe the parenting we had, and you're new to it. And if you need to keep the presence of God a little bit out there until you build that love and trust, that's okay. But He invites you to come and fellowship with Him. He invites you to enjoy His presence. He invites you to be still and know that I am God, to trust in His love, to trust in His grace and mercy, and know that He's the one that created you, and that you belong, and that you're significant. He created you with honor. And so as you're doing this, you want to trust Him and just sense yourself moving more and more toward Him, closer and closer. And as you experience that and you're relaxing, you can meditate on some of the scriptures. I've written a bunch of scriptures. And you could do the one, be still and know that I am God. Or you can do, He will keep your mind in peace, whose mind is stayed on Him. And so you can quote these scripture, if you will, and meditate on it. God is love, right? I am forgiven. I am loved. Or you just want to come into His presence. I love you, Lord. I love you, God. And so you can do that. And so you close your eyes. You visualize, if you want to be in that peaceful place and you sense the presence of God in that peaceful place, that's a great use of that visualization. So you can go to that peaceful place and just meet God there. But you want to sense His presence. And you want to soak in His presence. You want to be there. And as you breathe, do a body scan real quick and just relax the body. And you could do palms up. It's an old Quaker method, but it's like a position of receiving, palms up. So you have palms up just to receive His presence, to receive His love. And you breathe. And you enjoy His presence. God is good. Jesus loves me. Your grace is sufficient. I am loved. You can add any phrase that just makes you conscious of His presence and enjoy His presence. Now these are for instructional purposes. You can do these exercises long as you want. So pick one of these that we've been doing, or a couple of them, go back, practice again, and then try it on your own. And if it's really working for you, stay there as long as you can. No distractions around. Find a quiet place that you can do this, but you can learn to relax. I'd encourage you to really get good at the body scan, where you can relax the body. If you need to try that, filling up with liquid, that can be kind of a quick one. If you want to take more time, do the scrunching, but learn to control that body to make sure it's relaxed. Then try the visualization. Try the compassion. Try some of those and just, make it your own. Learn to relax. Enjoy this place. From this relaxed place, you can go ahead and have a devotional time. You can meditate. You can pray. You can start to really have these times of deep relaxation, these times of real self-compassion, this time of understanding how you're appreciated and loved so deeply, and this time with God. It can be a marvelous, marvelous time. So I pray that God will bless you as you learn to relax. Again, go through the notes, listen to the lecture again, go through this, and then next time we're going to talk about breathing.